On April 24th, the AOLL Racing League Sportsman Series traveled to the Irish Hills of Michigan for 80 laps of high-speed racing at Michigan International Speedway. Adam Wood of Steel Horse Racing won the pole with a time of 38.453 seconds. From the green flag, the racing action was quick and the field began to spread out. Wood and Dinsmore pulled away from the other competitors. The racing went green for the entirety of the contest, which saw varying pit strategies. Palmetto drivers Ed Springer and Ross Gage decided to pit at lap 27, dividing the race into thirds. Wood and Dinsmore came to pit road on lap 32 to get fresh tires and fuel. This would give the lead to John Gordon for one lap until he and Ryan Seneker hit pit road before running out of gas on lap 34 for their first stop of the race. Drivers would have to stay on their toes as the Gen 4 cars were challenging to drive. Dinsmore and Wood would take command of the race, challenging each other for the top spot. Wood led 52 laps in this contest, but it was Dinsmore leading the most important one at the end. The top 5 drivers were Dinsmore, Wood, Schmidt, Gordon, and Gage. This race had 5 different leaders on 7 lead changes and no caution laps. Adam Wood holds a 10-point lead over Dinsmore, with Gordon moving up 1 spot in the standings, 57 points behind Wood. The Sportsman Series will next travel to the Coliseum of Bristol for a 150-lap race on May 1st. On Thursday, April 25th, the TNT Series raced Atlanta Motor Speedway for an 85-lap event. Joe Dinsmore of Steel Horse Racing captured the pole with a time of 31.443 seconds. The race had 4 cautions, with the first one happening at the start of the race. John Gordon over-torqued a Chevy while changing gears and spun out, collecting a few drivers. Ed Springer leads the field to the restart on lap 5. Caution would return on lap 11 when Gordon slid up the track and hit Schmidt. Gordon would tow to the pits and go 2 laps down waiting for repairs. Dinsmore leads the field to green on lap 16. A rare mistake by Dinsmore on lap 22 allowed Ed Springer to regain the lead. The yellow flag flew once more on lap 25 when Dinsmore clipped the front of the Budweiser truck driven by Kevin Haase. The spinning Dinsmore collected Ross Gage. Racing resumed on lap 30 with Springer at the point. The caution returned for the final time to the speedway on lap 41 when Wisniewski lost control exiting turn 2. Wisniewski would retire to the garage. All the lead lap trucks hit pit road for fresh tires and fuel. After the final restart, Springer held the point for 34 of his 63 laps while trying to hold off a tenacious Joe Dinsmore. After driving his tires to their limits for so many laps, Springer fell to Dinsmore on lap 81. Springer made Dinsmore work hard for the win. Joe Dinsmore takes the checkered flag, with Springer, Schmidt, Naughton, and Haase completing the top 5. After this race, Joe Dinsmore extends his lead to 23 points with 2 races remaining. The TNT trucks will next take on Nashville Superspeedway on May 2nd. On Sunday, April 28th, the Cup Series traveled to Dover Motor Speedway for a 110-lap event. Blake Gordon of Endeavor Racing captured the pole position with a blazing lap time of 22.896 seconds. However, Gordon's night would become very difficult as he throttled up too soon prior to the green flag and earned a trip to pit road for the penalty. Brian McFerrin would take the lead after Blake's mistake. John Gordon would suffer technical difficulties on lap 2, finding himself spinning to the inside wall. All the racers around Gordon were able to get by, and Gordon limped to the pits for repairs before returning to the track 4 laps down. The race saw no cautions and displayed good racing action throughout, but it was the strength of McFerrin's dominating pace that was the highlight. Only relinquishing the lead to come to pit road on lap 69, McFerrin skillfully navigated his race car back to the front by lap 80 when Blake Gordon had to pit for a blown right front tire. Brian McFerrin led 100 of the 110 laps in this contest. He was followed by Ryan Munoz, Joe Dinsmore, Teddy Weichel, and Adam Wood completing the top 5. Brian McFerrin leads the Cup standings by 24 points over Adam Wood with 6 races left in Season 1. The Cup Series next travels to Kansas Speedway for a 100-lap contest on May 5th. If you'd like to join the AOLL Racing League, visit www.AOLLRacingLeague.com. Thank you for watching.